Boy, Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Listen, this has to stop. Okay? This has to stop. This all of a sudden hatred or shade towards Megan Thee Stallion out of nowhere before anything is decided. The case hasn't even started. The trial hasn't even started yet. And people are already picking sides. No, it's not the same when people are going to say, well, he picked sides when it came to Tory. No, it's a big difference because Tory had not spoken. Megan accused Tory of shooting her. He hadn't said anything. So, of course, people are going to say, oh, man, he's not defending it. He must have did it. But the moment Tory Lanez came out and said, this is false, and I'm going to be able to, the truth is going to come out, and then people are going to owe me an apology. The moment he said that, I took away my blame to Tory, and I said, I'm just going to wait until both sides come out, which is the right thing to do. So if you don't know what I'm talking about today, Rihanna unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, about 3 weeks ago, Doja Cat unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? Drake unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Okay? And now they're saying that Sierra unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion today as well. I'm not sure when Sierra was following Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not sure if she ever was. But I do know for a fact they're not following each other right now. And people are saying Sierra unfollowed Megan. I know they had pictures together or what have you. My thing is this. Why is everyone all of a sudden decided that Megan's lying? Just because of what you are interpreting. Oh, Tory sounds so confident, but Megan sounds confident too. When she just doubled down again when a couple of weeks ago and said you shot me. It's not like she's not saying it anymore. So she also sounds just as confident as him. So it's really her word against his word until this is settled. So why can't people just say, you know what? I'm going to sit back. And if it turns out that she was intentionally lying on Tory, then I'm going to follow her and I'm not messing with her anymore. Or I'm going to sit back and if it comes out that Tory did shoot her or was responsible for hurting her, then I'm not messing with Tory Lanez. But until that happens, I'm just staying neutral. Why can't people do that? Why has people decided, all black people, by the way, let's keep that in mind, with all this fake, oh, black this, black that, oh, our people, this, that, and the other. Megan Thee Stallion is a black woman. Regardless, Megan Thee Stallion is a black woman. And there's still no proof yet if she was not telling the truth. I don't care what her story looks like, what this looks like, what that looks like, because at the end of the day, Tory Lanez's story is sus too. Both of their stories have holes in it. So we can't decide. We don't know what happened. And why is everyone in the industry now? Is it something that is it something to what Joe Budden said? Oh, the people in the industry. No, is it the people in the industry found out what happened, or is the people in the industry just making their own decision based on what they, based on them getting gaslighting by social media? Because how can the industry know what happened and the case is still going? If the industry knows what happened, why isn't this case dismissed? Why didn't this case get thrown out? I mean, you can't tell me, oh, everybody in the industry now knows what really happened. So then why is the case still going? And how does people in the industry know what happened? Because Tory Lanez is telling people, and they're not hearing Megan's side. Megan already put whatever she said out in the public, and she's saying that's what happened. And Tory Lanez has been coming with bits and pieces. Whenever he decides to put another piece to his puzzle, then he'll say something in a record. But his text message excuse didn't make sense. So for people saying Megan's story don't make sense, Tory's part of his story don't make sense either. So people should just wait. And all of these celebrities jumping on the bandwagon and unfollowing Megan. And then if you can tell, that's why Megan is gravitating to white people. Dua Lipa obviously don't think Megan's lying. That's why she's gonna now when she starts going over there getting money with white people and just hanging out with white people, I don't want to hear their soul talk about, oh, where's the black people? Where's the black people at? Why should she rock with the same people who are calling her a liar, saying she didn't get shot, saying she's trying to frame Tory Lanez? Why should she rock with those people? You people act as though Megan is on trial. Megan is not on trial. Tory is going to be on trial. Megan don't have to prove Tory shot her. She already said it, that he shot her. The state has to prove it, that he shot her. And if the state can't prove it, and they say, oh, somebody else shot her, or she didn't get shot, then you can have your day with Megan. Until then, do you know what it's like for this young lady who lost both her parents? Do you know what it's like for her to sit back and watch her peers one by one turn on her? And nobody said anything. Rihanna, why don't you be a woman and say, I'm following you because I don't believe you. Everybody wants to keep it real until it's time to keep it real. Why don't people, instead of everybody sneakily unfollowing in the middle of the night, knowing that everybody's going to see it and talk about it, go on your platform, be like, yeah, that's right, I unfollowed her because I don't believe her. I'm sorry to say, I don't believe her. Because the industry, there's no way the industry knows what happened, and this case is still going. The case is still going. Another court date coming up, they're going to probably adjourn it again. It's a shame that Megan Thee Stallion, who has regained, regardless of what people say, oh, because her story changed so many times. Well, you know what part of the story has not changed? Tory shot me. That part of the story has remained consistent from day one. And all I'm saying is, I have never once said Tory shot Megan. Never once. I said, I believe something happened to Megan. That's what I said. I believe something happened to her foot. I don't know whether it was a ricochet off the ground. I don't know whether somebody shot a window out and she stepped in glass. Whatever the case may be, somebody harmed Megan Thee Stallion. I've never once said it was Tory, and I've never once said that Megan wasn't telling the truth. I said, let's wait, because obviously people have got stuff to hide. People are still hiding stories. And that don't just go for Megan, it goes for everybody. What happened to the fourth witness? Why isn't anybody mentioning this security guard? He was obviously there. He was in Megan's story. How come we have not once heard about the security guard? But nobody wants to say, oh, that's peculiar. You just want to bring up Megan's stuff. But you don't want to bring up, why is it that there was a fourth guy and nobody's mentioned him? You want to try to switch it over and blame it on Kelsey, but nobody's mentioned that Tory in the beginning said it wasn't Kelsey. Also, Kelsey said in her diss record, I would have told it. I would have been told it if you cleared my name. You would have been told what? Nobody mentions that though. You just want to try to make Megan look bad because you want to hop on the damn bandwagon and drag Megan for no reason. Most of the time, because she did WAP. That's most of you people's reason. Because if she would have never did WAP, all the people that like Megan would still be defending her. You people are pathetic. I'm going to wait and see. If it turns out that Megan intentionally lied on Tory, I will drag Megan until the roosters come up. If Tory Lanez shot Megan or was responsible for hurting Megan, and he's been sitting here trying to lie to everybody and make it seem like he was innocent, I'm going to drag him until the roosters come up. But I'm going to wait. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe.